Right now, guys, my name is Rico from Next Level and Next Level Services. We're going to be going over how to set up TSB from scratch once it's already all installed. The first thing you want to do is go to your Settings tab. So once you're at your Settings tabs, there's certain things you need to make sure of. You need to make sure your open browser count. This at minimum needs to be the amount of tasks or accounts you're trying to run. So I put it to the maximum, which is 600, just because if I keep adding accounts, I won't forget. You need to select your default region. For me, it's the United States, and my proxy list we're going to go create now. So first thing you want to do is you want to generate cookies. So you want to make a list called gen cookies, and you want to paste 30 resis, or you want to paste 10 ISPs, right? You're going to paste them in this box in the middle, and you're going to click create new proxy list. I've already done it, so I'm just going to exit. Your next step would then to be making a proxy list called checking. So in this, you're going to paste, let's say you have 100 accounts, you want to paste 120 resis or ISPs. If you're running 200 accounts, you want 230 resis or 230 ISPs. You would paste them in this box, and then you would click create new proxy list. Now, your third and final proxy list is a little bit different, right? As you guys can see here, my next ones are all separated. So what you're going to do here is name this task. You're going to go down here, let's say for 100 accounts, you're going to paste 120 resis or ISPs. And if you're doing 200 accounts, you want to paste 230 resis or ISPs. Okay, so then you paste them in this box, but before you click create, you need to check off this one that says split proxies. Then you're going to click create. So now your proxies are done. Now let's go back to settings before we forget. We go back to settings, and then here we change this default proxy list to checking. Now that proxy list will just be for checking accounts. Next step is to go over to the cookie jar. You go into the cookie jar, and what you want to do is you want to make sure you have no cookies. If you have cookies from last week, they need to be deleted. What you're going to want to do is go over here and make it gen cookies. Now about an hour before the drop is when you should be clicking this play button. And what will happen is these cookies will go up in either like increments of 2 to 6. And you need to make sure that you have 3 times the amount of cookies than accounts. So if you're running 100 accounts, you need 300 cookies. I'd go 320 or something like that. Now, if you have 200 accounts, now you need like 640 cookies. That's my rule of thumb. I like to do over 3 times the amount. Now that's an hour before the drop. So now you still got plenty of time to get ready, but you should do this part ahead of time. So this is the profile section. So let's say my name is Mike Jones. My phone number is 555-555-5555. Okay, card number is random, whatever. Random expiration here. Random CVV, just because I'm not going to obviously put a real card. But here I'd put Mike Jones. And let's say my address is 50 Washington. And here is, since I'm from the US, we're going to put United States. And city, we'll say Springfield. Zip code, and let's say it's this. And the state is New Jersey. Okay, so then you want to put the billing details, you want the same as the shipping. And you would press create. Now that's fine for one, right? But let's say you want to use the same card again. You would just duplicate it, you'd go here. Now there's certain things you'll need to edit. One, you'll need to jig this. So you want to do 3 random characters in the front and 3 random characters in the back of your address. You also want to make sure you change your phone number at least by 1 digit. Now, some people like to jig the name also. So, like, let's say Mike Space G Jones, or put Mikey Jones, right? And then I would save this. Now, you can use the same credit card information for up to a maximum of 5 accounts. So if you have privacy and stuff like that, take advantage of it. If you have Capital One Eno, take advantage of it. If not, definitely get it. It's definitely helpful. So this would be considered what people call a jigged profile. So I'm gonna save that one. Now, a better way to do this, guys, is an AYCD. If you reach out to me, I take photos of the formulas to put in to make this happen in a matter of a minute or two. If you're part of Next Level, we actually have a TSB jigger where you actually just put in the information once. You type in how many profiles you want made, and it'll just do it for you. So now we have our profiles made, right? Now I could just go ahead and import a bunch of mine. So you would eventually want to get something like this, right? Now, for the amount of accounts, what you would want to do is you would want to go to new account, and you would want to paste your account's information in like this. Account, password, right? And you can paste multiple of them at once. You can do this. Just paste them all in there. And what it will do is it'll create the accounts. Well, I use the same exact account information, so it only created one since it was the same name. But that's how you paste your accounts. When you buy your accounts off whoever you get them from, they'll send it to you in this type of format. Yep, see, I already have that account made. See, let me make it now. So whoever you get them from, just take all the accounts, paste them in here, and just click create. So now you have all your accounts created, you have your profiles created, you imported your proxies, you adjusted your settings. Now the last thing to do is to run a task. So what you want to do is go to create new task, you want to select your region, you want to paste the product link in here. So I don't have a specific product link right now, so we're just going to go like this, right? It doesn't matter. Now, if you want to leave it blank, you'll get random sizes. If you want to pick a specific size, type it in. If you want more specific sizes, put a comma, don't put spaces. Just like this, right? So this will give me sizes 10 through 12. Now for profiles, you want to select all. For proxies, you select all, but you uncheck localhost, gen cookies, and checking. And for accounts, you select all your accounts. Now, I only made one fake account, so it's not going to make many. But for you, you're going to have many accounts, so you'll have more options. You want to make sure that you also click Refill Nike Info if it's your first time using those accounts. You click Create. And if I had more accounts imported, what would happen would be is there would be like hundreds of them here. So let me see, actually, maybe I can just import some real quick. Okay, here's a whole bunch of accounts now, right? So we're gonna go over to task. I'll just create a new one real quick for you guys, just so you can see it. US product link. This you want to get from your cook groups or the Next Level Services server. All for profiles, all for proxy list, but you want to make sure you unselect these 3 again. For accounts, I want to select all. I want to make sure to refill Nike Info because these are fresh accounts. I click create, and as you can see, it made a whole bunch of tasks. I got 187 now. Now what you want to make sure you do is don't just click start all on drop time. So 30 minutes before the drop time, maybe 40 minutes, depending on how many accounts you have, you want to click Edit All, and you want to go to Start All Progressively. Now, what this will do is this will start about 20 to 30 accounts every couple minutes. This way, your computer won't be overloaded, and you won't have issues getting your tasks in. Now, just be careful. If you start too many of them at once, it could crash the program. So I like to take it safe than sorry. If you're using a very good server, you could do start all progressively, but then at the same time, you could, do something like this: hold Control and select a bunch of them, and just start them. Now, if I'm going to do this, I do it from the bottom because from the top it goes down to starting them progressively, so I won't interfere with that, and I can start my own whenever I want. So this way, if your computer's handling the 30 at a time very well, you just go ahead and start adding some more to get it done quicker. And pretty much that's all I got. If you have any questions, just reach out, join the Next Level Services page. It's free. We specifically cater to TSB. We also have the Next Level Cook group, and don't forget about the Next Level proxies that have insane speeds, honestly. But yeah, other than that, good luck, guys.